Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It is July 9th, 2018, and I am T minus 6 days for to my 4 years. That's exciting. Every countdown is exciting every year. I don't know when I get to like 8, 9 years if it's still going to be so, but up until then, here I go. I'm going to be excited. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a couple of things. Well, actually, we're going to talk about one thing, honestly, and it's my voice. Okay, so 4 years later, 4 years later, and I'm going through my videos sometimes, and I think I see like maybe 3 or 4 videos about my voice. Now, there's a lot of reasons for that, I guess. I think because voice is a really big thing when it comes to trans guys. Like, you know, it's a if you don't, if you then you're one of the fortunate ones because with most of us, our voices are very very big because even if we our bodies or we have and everything that we really make that really makes us feel comfortable um, presenting as who we are in public in society. Um, our voice is one of those things because all of those things can be, or should I say, look closer to binary. Maybe I don't know because I kind of struggle with how I feel about that anyway. But I do know that a lot of trans guys have a problem with that. I know that because I used to be in this group and every post was, do I pass? Do you guys think I passed? Do you guys think I passed? And until eventually I actually kind of had to leave the group, and it wasn't because I had a problem with them, but it was because I had a problem within me. And I would see guys who were on T for like 5 years and they're still like, oh, do I pass? And I'm like, oh, I can't do that for 5 years. So I have to learn to be who I am regardless of how I look and how I look. Um, I had to do that with me, so I couldn't. It was something in me. It was bringing me in. That being said, though, my voice has always been something that has bothered me. And it's not, you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't bother me, honestly, until I hear it. Because when I hear it, it sounds nasally. And I don't like that. I never have, though. It's not because, and it doesn't have anything to do with whether people think I'm cisgender or not, because I really could care less, honestly. I don't always want to sit there and talk about me being trans, so sometimes I don't really talk about it, but I don't care if anybody really knows it. I talk about it openly when people know already, but every person I meet, I don't necessarily want to go into the whole rigmarole, so I don't. But my voice, however, because it sounds nasally, it still bothers me tremendously. Um, and so I've been working over the years on not. The problem with that is because I have been conditioned so long to talk out of my neck, kind of here. It's taking a lot for me to learn how to talk from my lungs or from my chest, from my diaphragm, and push air. Not to mention the fact that my voice, you can hear it, is actually very deep. My family's voice is very, very, very deep. So it is in my DNA for my vocal cords when affected by testosterone to be a very low timbre voice. I don't know if it makes me uncomfortable hearing it or if it makes me feel some way on the inside. It makes me feel like I constantly have to clear my throat though. And because of that, I will transfer back up here where it feels more comfortable for me. So, 4 years in, still working on learning my and breathing and moving my diaphragm when I talk. One thing I have found though is when I change my breathing, it changes my tone. When I breathe slower, when I talk slower, then I can feel more comfortable with my timbre of my voice as I speak, without feeling like I constantly have to clear my throat or making it feel uncomfortable. So there's that. Uh, when I, however, start talking faster or get excited, then I'm right back up here. and I'm right back into my throat or my upper chest, as opposed to my lower chest and my diaphragm, which is where I'm supposed to be speaking from. So there you have that. I don't know. I guess that counts as changes. It definitely counts as just like talking to you guys about what is going on and knowing that 4 years later, because I'm comfortable in me, doesn't mean I'm comfortable with everything about me. I'm just comfortable in who I am. And the things that I can change, I'll continue to change. I hate the fact that when I start to gain weight, I gain weight in my hips and thighs. I hate that. I really do. It bothers me to no end. And I have this piece of back fat that I hate. And I try to do little exercises and stuff to get rid of it, but it's the most stubborn thing on the face of the planet. That being said, those are things that I don't like about me. Those are things that I'm not happy with while being happy in me. And so, but because I talk to you guys and, I feel like I share everything with you guys, I really do, as open, as honest as I can. I feel like it's important to understand that I do like who I am and I am comfortable in who I am. That doesn't mean I like every single thing about me, and I will continue to change things. So, because I don't like the fact that when I gain weight in my hips and thighs, I will continue to do exercise, and sometimes just lower exercises, and not so much my upper, because my upper body doesn't gain weight as fast. So, my stomach does though. I gotta tell you. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this one. With 6 days left, I'm gonna do something on my 4 year. I'm not really sure what. I thought about doing another video, honestly, but I think I may do from, because I did from 1 to 2 years, so I may do from 2 to 4. I may do it every 2 years up until like what, 10 years maybe, and we'll see how I change after that, or what's going on after that. Who knows? I like looking back at these, so I think that would be pretty cool, honestly. So, but I have about 6 days to figure it out, and if I do, I'm gonna drop it here. Drop it like my mixtape. Just kidding. But I'm gonna put it on here, and I may do from 2 years. But the thing is, when I did the 1 to 2 years, I actually took a picture every day. Like it was like a thing. I would literally take a picture of myself every single day for 2 years, and I think I missed like 3 days tops, and but with this one I haven't. So I'll just probably go back in my little photos, pull about 2 years worth of stuff out, throw a little song on it, and see what's been going on for the last 2 years. I like to see it in progression as well. When seeing it day to day, is it takes the awe out of it because it happens so gradually. Seeing clips of it makes it means something, and it hits me from a different angle. So that's pretty much it. Talking about voices, and 4 year coming up on 4 years. For you guys, for my very first subscriber, who I have no idea who you are. I have no idea. My wife just subscribed, so I have no idea it wasn't her. And my mother's still not subscribed. Those are the two people I can imagine. Whoever you are, and you stuck with me for 4 straight years, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of my subscribers, but that first one that hit that thing and thought, you know what, this funny looking dude right here, I'm about to check him out from day one of his journey or 2 weeks of his journey, and see how far it takes me. I appreciate you. I really do. I love all you guys. I thank you for coming and kicking it with me whenever I do these, once a month at least. Questions, comments, concerns, hit me below. You can hit me up on my Instagram, newcreation0215 for my Twitter, and my Instagram, Pasha Morgan for my Facebook, and All About Love is my Facebook group. All right. I love you, YouTube. Later.